반짝
눈도 반짝,
코도
코도
반짝,
반짝, 입도 반짝,
반짝
눈도 반짝,
코도 반짝,
입도 반짝,
반짝
반짝,
코도 반짝.
입도 반짝,
선생님?
엄마 해요.
아이고 엄마 지금 바쁜데.
됐어요.
우리 공주님이 가서 좀 달래줄래?
네, 네. 살려줄래요? 엄마, 내가 살려주고 왔어요.
딸랑이 좀 흔들어 줄래? 가서?
태연이,
응.
태연이 내가 찾아.
그래.
엄마, 이거 몇 생각은 뭐야?
이거는 봄동 겉절이라고 하는 거야.
할아버지도 뭐 사요?
할아버지도?
동생도 못 사요.
동생도 못 사려?
우리도 못 사요.
물도 못 사려?
엄마, 나무가 아직도 사요.
당근이가 아직도 자? 당근아 어서 일어나 해봐.
엄마,
응?
집에 손님이 와요.
응.
어떻게 와요? 엄마, 이거 약이야, 약.
약처럼 생겼네 진짜로. 짜잔 별 모양 완성. 조심히 갖고 놀아.
엄마, 왜 가지고 와요?
아 우리 가족이 오신대.
왜 가지고 오신대요?
이따가 오시면 웰컴 하는 거야.
엄마, 이거 ABC야, ABC.
응. 알파벳.
아빠네.
이제 그만 꺼야지. 이제 꺼야지. 어서 가지고 와.
언니가 아주 보고 싶어요.
가족이 보고 싶어서 울었어?
엄마, 가족이 안 됐대요.
가족이 아직도 안 오셨어? 조금만 기다려보자.
ramen and kimbap. Like it's like you need to get in here.
We had the drink. That's something.
When we started talking, like the flood burst.
I didn't switch back to my American SIM.
So like all the rocks here and the soil is it has like holes in the rocks and
The sweet and sour pork.
Oh, it looks like a. That's
how long do you think it might take?
It's supposed to be another 5.
자, 여기서. 뭐가 좋고요? 이거요?
거꾸로 돼 있는 거.
거꾸로?
이렇게. So, middle one is custard. This is red bean, and that's like exhibition
So I think she likes more like that. Speak to Alice in Cantonese. Speak to Elaine and Elaine.
Similar pronunciations. Yeah. So yeah, we're all.
전방에 5번째 탑이 있습니다.
Yeah. 요건가?
응, 맞아.
How it looks is
진짜 머리라면이랑 그리고 호박 The shrimp you eat it as is.
yeah. Or you could put it The shell's really hard, so like looks like soju.
짠.
Is that okay for you or not? Like that was the debate. Like in any situation, two couples, yeah.
Because you're her cousin, so I
No,
don't
like
care.
not in this relationship.
okay,
Like we're
okay.
just random. Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean, like for me, yeah, because I don't want to even try to attempt to cross that line. I just want to stay.
I'm gonna go help them.
If it's a girl, Then
No, even if it's a guy, it's just like, oh, let me help you.
maybe girls okay, but I think guys to help, right? Maybe that's more like
Yeah, I agree with you. This is and yeah, in subways and department stores.
꺼먹이? 더 꺼먹이요?
Are they?
지구 정말?
They're like cockroaches. So like what are you doing that way? I don't feel like gosh.
IPA stands for Indian Pale Ale.
Oh, it's Indian.
경계 좀 올라갈까 말까. 올라온다.
모습을 드러낸 오늘의 주인공.
저 버릇 한번 드셔보시라고. 여기다가 국수 좀 나눠서 드셔보시고.
네.
Or maybe little soup. Little soup. Yeah, just a little. Yeah.
맛있다.
맛있어?
우와, 갈매기들이 파도 타게 하고 있네.
I think they bought the company, and then like it's bigger in Korea now. But it's mostly the same, right? I mean, similar.
Yeah, for writing wise,
Cantonese is. Just 뭐라고 하지? obstacle.
so they tried to G.
Yeah, I think so.
Here, let me take a photo for you.
Just imagine government
Oh, so this is where it was filmed. Oh, so in spring the. Never seen this show though. 어떻게 알았어? 소원을 말해.
정도로만 익혀야 됩니다. 그래서 제가 이제 한 점씩 먼저 드릴 건데. Oh, it's so good.
먹태는 버렸어. Yeah. Little part.
Oh, like
Yeah,
little
yeah.
parts. Like, you know that there's no like camera or something.
Yeah. Oh.
Milk more small. My brother loves that fish so much and tissue.
Yeah, it's actually pretty flavorful and spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the rest is.
Every day.
have a navigation in their car, so I'm using my phone. Yeah, because I need that.
It's called Howard.
Like Buddha.
저희는 중국산을 신라와 같기 때문에 왜 옷을 입고 있다? 한영사는
When I visited the Great Wall of China, yeah, like yeah.
It's a simple trick you don't try to.
Okay, wait for that.
It's very rare.
몇 년이 지나도 이렇게 되고
아 너무 아 아니.
Grown cow, and then sometimes we'll get the wagyu that's.